Hey, this is Andrew at GY6 Vids, doing another heads up test again. Today, we have the H&K MP5 and the Uzi 9mm. This gun's made in Israel, this gun's made in Germany, okay? Little history, a little bit of specs on them. The MP5 was produced in the 1960s. It's got a rate of fire of 800 rounds per minute. The Uzi has been in production since the 1950s. It's had over 10 million of these things sold on the market, or I should say, not sold, but made. A lot of these things aren't sold. But this one's got a rate of fire of 600 rounds per minute. So we have a 200 round per minute difference between these guns. They both shoot the 9mm parabellum round, or 9mm Luger, or just 9mm. That's all the same ammunition. Don't freak out about that. It's all the same ammo. And we're shooting at 30 feet, again, just like we did with the AK-47 versus the M16 test. So we're shooting at this, once again, 5 rounds, semi-automatic fire at the target. We're gonna test to see which one's better with iron sights, and we're gonna do fully auto to see which one's a little bit more controllable. Let's get into it. All right, first up's the MP5. We're shooting at 5 shots at that target, semi-automatic rate of fire. I like this gun because it's got ambidextrous safeties. I'm a lefty, which is nice. You guys think it's the devil's hand. I say forget you, I'm good with shooting left-handed, but I can also shoot right, but that's another video. That probably no one wants to see. So let's get into this, see how this does. Okay, there's 5 shots. Let's go take a look at them. A little bit low from where I was aiming, but that's a good group. It's always good to keep a good group, whether it's low or high. You can always adjust your shooting after that, but you want to keep a consistent group at a certain spot. It looks like 4 holes, but I put 3 of them in, or pretty much 2 rounds in the same hole right here. I can see it off-centered. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna be pretty hard to beat, but we'll check it out. All right, so up next we have the Uzi 9mm, shooting the 9mm parabellum round, just like the MP5. We're gonna kick out the stock. It's got a collapsible stock, which is nice. We're kicking this out, pulls all the way down, locks into place. Put it on select fire, open bolt system, ready to rock and roll. Alright, so very long trigger reset in semi-automatic. It's kind of interesting. It kind of throws you off your game as your sights start bobbing. Grouping's not as good as I wanted. A few shots are. Go check it out. Alright, so I thought the grouping was horrible. It looked like I was missing shots up high. Actually, I sent 1 round here, 3 rounds here in the same hole, and 1 round there. So accuracy with that's pretty good, but they are still spaced. I mean, you still have to consider that whole group rather than just that one little set of 3. So fairly accurate for both of them with semi-automatic. Let's check it out in full auto. All right, now we're gonna do the full auto test. MP5, past the semi-auto, on to fully auto. Oh, I know, I'm a blessed man to be able to shoot these things. I don't take it for granted at all. Pretty good grouping. Let's go take a look at it. So with the MP5, pretty good group actually. I'm impressed with it. It's not as easy to control as I thought it would be actually. I've shot the MP5 SD before, but that's a 700 round per minute gun. The suppressor on that thing, or the can if you want to call it, slows down the rate of fire to about 700 rounds per minute. This one's around roughly 800 rounds per minute. So it raises it up a little bit harder to shoot. And the sights, because of how small the iron sights are very hard to keep your eyes on target at full auto, trust me. But I worked my way up. There is 25 rounds on this piece of paper. So I got all rounds on target. It works its way up from the bottom down to here, all the way up through the middle of the target. So we got a good group in the middle. The rest of them come across the shoulder and then the head. So it's pretty good spread across the board. So we'll see how it's going to look with the Uzi. I'm going to make some marks on these that we will know which one's from the MP5. So now we're going to do the full auto with the Uzi 9mm. Switching it over to full auto. See if we can get a better grouping. I put stickies on the area of the target to show you the difference between the MP5 and the Uzi. Let's get into this. Very, very low recoil. Kind of went a little bit crazy at the beginning, but then I got the feel for it and pulled it in tight. Let's go check this out. This is the grouping for the Uzi 9mm. I'm impressed. I love this thing. I've shot this before. I've shot the MP5 before, but like I said, it was the SD. But I still got the feeling for both of them. This one has got this weird, like, up and down motion more than, like, it goes up and down. It doesn't keep carrying you. It's weird. It's hard to explain unless you've shot one before, but it's like that consistently in full auto for me for some reason. And everybody else who shoots it loves it as well. You can just ask around. But that being said, this group right here is insane. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that are kind of sporadic. There's 7 that are out here. Like I said, I started to get kind of weird at the beginning because I was looking for that upward pull, and I'm like, whoa, it's just kind of sitting in one spot. Dial it in at the end, you have the rest of them all right in the middle. So all 25 shots are on paper right now. We both did, you know, 30 rounds for the MP5 and 30 rounds for the Uzi 9mm. Even though they're 32 round mags, we did 30. So I personally like the fully automatic version of the Uzi 9mm. Very low recoil, semi-automatic. I'll take the MP5. It feels more natural. Even though I had a good group with the Uzi, the semi-automatic fire from the MP5 felt like it was more of a tack driver. It was controlled, it was easy to hold. This one though, on full auto, this one, like I said, felt like it's just you just hold down and hold your target and you're good to go. The MP5 the sights are all over the place. So my point of view, I'll take the Uzi for full auto, MP5 if I'm looking to do semi-auto. That is a dang good group. I'm impressed. This is Andrew with GY6 Vids. I appreciate you watching. Let's have a little explosion. All right, time to use a little in the red exploding targets, low velocity. Got a packed in Senor watermelon space, and we'll see how this goes. Nah, just missed. Hey, don't forget to go check out